When does a human being become what we call a human being or a person? And in theological terms, people would say, well, that's when the soul enters the body. Different religions teach different things. Between conception and birth and the first breath is this area that we don't know. This is the mystery of life. My name is Reverend Dr. Stephan Papa. I'm a Unitarian Universalist minister. I served for 40 years in different congregations. Unitarian Universalists believe in the oneness of life, one God, one creation, one people, all human beings, and the goodness of life and the goodness of God, and to bring them together. And so it's very different, a kind of approach that focuses on individuals and their spiritual and ethical development. Unitarian Universalists is one of the first religious groups to come out with the pro-choice statement nationally, so we've done that. But even before that was happening, I've always been pro-choice. In 1985, they took away Medicaid funding for women in the state who would choose to have an abortion. So when that was passed, women weren't able to, some of them afford to have abortions they wanted to. And so I started something that's called the Freedom Fund. And we now have the right to abortion, but not necessarily accessibility for all women to have that. And that's why reproductive justice has become more important to us. The difference that happens is people who say, this is what God wants. And what I say is we have to always be careful in Christian terms to talk about the sin of idolatry. And that is you think you know what God wants. For you, okay, but you think you know what God wants for someone else? That's a leap. But it's the same thing, that those kinds of decisions where no one knows the answer to, but unfortunately most religions claim they have the one and only right answer. Well, in our country, part of what's made this so special and work so well as a country is that we haven't let one religion control everyone else. And I think that ultimately the American bond that says, you know, if I take away your religious freedom, you might take away mine. Sort of this American commitment, and I think that's strong enough.